Hey guys, it's History Behind the Warrior and welcome to another episode of HBTalks. For those of you who haven't seen this segment, this is basically the part of the week where I can kind of speak my mind and have my own opinions about things. So there's been a lot of talk and controversy about the Kombat Pack 3. Now a lot of this did stem from when Prince had passed away, and also the fact that Ed Boon had tweeted out what the fans want to see, which was either Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat 11 or Kombat Pack 3. Now of course I also want to remind you guys that this tweet was from Ed Boon, who pretty much trolls his fan base all the time, so I'd take a lot of his tweets with like a grain of salt. But in saying that, if there's a Kombat Pack 3, I want to say who I want to see in it and why I want to see those characters in it. And I do want to say, if there is another Kombat Pack released, for the love of God, please no guest characters. I'm not hating on guest characters by any means, because I do like a lot of them they've actually put into the game. I'd just like to see more of the Mortal Kombat roster that has not been fleshed out in the original timeline to get their limelight now. My 4 choices for the Kombat Pack are going to be Rain, Havoc, Scarlet and Shiva. And the reason why I picked these characters is because they've had a little bit of a showing in the comic books, but I believe that they could be fleshed out a lot more. And I believe it's quite obvious why I picked Rain on this list, as he's not only a fan favourite but he also played tribute to Prince. It also wouldn't be a hard job to fully expand on the character, as some of his moves are already in the game and his character model in it is already fantastic. So I think Rain would be a very good choice. Now we come to Havoc. Now I personally found him really underrated in the original timeline, and he had a lot of cool concepts about him that weren't really fleshed out until the Mortal Kombat X comic books, and when we finally saw what his character could actually do, I was quite impressed. I also thought it'd be a nice nod to people who purchased the comics. I wouldn't say Havoc is as big as a fan favourite as Rain is, but he definitely has a following behind him. Now my next choice will be Scarlet. Now I'm not initially that big of a fan of Scarlet, but I believe there's a lot of potential in the character and I really do wish there'd be more expansions about her. But in saying that, I could easily switch her out for a character like Jade. But the reason why Jade isn't on this list is because we've been told that she won't be in the game. But I do really like Scarlet's design in the Mortal Kombat comics. And now we come to Shiva. The reason I chose Shiva is because she plays a major part in the comics, and I know I've been ranting on about the comics and stuff, but it'd be really cool to see how they implement it into the game. She plays a major part in the first series, and I honestly hope to see more of her in the future. Now some people in the comments are going to be asking me questions like, why did you add this character and why did you add that character? Now the main reason I've picked these certain characters is because, like I said, it does pay homage to the comics they've made. But I've also picked these characters because they have quite a bit of a following behind them. The only one I could choose that I could easily switch out with another character is probably Scarlet. As much as I like her, I could easily swap her out for someone like Ashra, as it's another character that could have some limelight put on her. Now I have a feeling that some people are going to ask me like why I haven't included characters like Frost on the list. And that's simply the fact that I think that if she was implemented into the game, she would be a bit too similar to Sub-Zero. But in saying that, if she was in the game, I'd still be very happy with her there. And considering that Kombat Pack 2 didn't have any female characters, I think it's only fair for them to have 2 in this one. But I can only hope, as this is only my predictions and things I hope, because this might not even happen at all. So what do you guys think of my selection? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who would you have in your own Kombat Pack of any choice from any characters? Heck, even throw in guest characters if you want to. Let me know in the comments below, because I do love reading your opinions and your ideas. So as always guys, please comment, like, subscribe and share this video with everyone you know. Take care and I will see you guys next time.